Hello, I'm Christine Snape. I'm the Director of Foundation Learning at Hubert College, and part of my role is managing Thornton College. Thornton College is on Edge Lane in Thornton. We are on a local bus route if any of our students wish to come by bus. However, the majority of our students do come by transport which is arranged with the local authority or dropped off by parents. We do have a car park, it's easy access in and out, so we are a very safe building. You can study at Thornton College if you're over 16 and have an Education Health and Care Plan, EHCP. Whilst you're at school in your EHCP review meetings, you need to make it known that you wish to come to Thornton College. We can then arrange to come and meet you where you are at the moment, talk to the staff at the school and talk about if you're a suitable candidate for Thornton. We'd invite you to come in and have a look round and talk to our staff, have a look, see if it's the right place for you. But you must be over 16 and you must have an HCP. At Thornton College you'll study a range of subjects which are all aimed at developing your confidence, independent and study skills. We have two main pathways. We have a group of students who are preparing to go into social care or independent living. So for that group of students, the focus is on life skills, developing independence, developing confidence. Our other pathway is for students who wish to carry on in further education or go into employment. There's a more academic pathway for that cohort of students. Will study English, maths, digital skills. They'll do project work which will incorporate history, geography, art, health and fitness. We've got a vast range of topics that we can offer because of the facilities we have, but the curriculum is very much based on the individual aspiration and needs of the students.
I would say the benefits of coming to Thornton College would be it gives them the opportunity to grow as a young person. Having been probably in a school environment which is, quite very structured and very, uniform, we're a little bit more relaxed. We treat our young people like young adults. We build their self-esteem. We want them to grow and move forward. And we are a transition college.
We offer a really safe, secure and nurturing environment. We only have around 50 students, so we can give really individualised attention to each. We can have a good look at the HCP, we can talk to the young person, find out what their aspirations are, and so we can devise a curriculum around them to suit their needs. We've got a range of different rooms, different facilities, so that we can meet the needs of students' interests, aspirations, to prepare them for the next steps. We have a daily living room which is set up like an apartment, so in there students can learn how to cook, how to clean, how to look after their own bedroom, etc. All skills which they'll need to become more independent. We have a room which is where most of our arts and crafts lessons take place. Outside we've got a range of facilities including an outdoor gym which the students love to go and do a bit of exercise. We've got horticultural facilities. A lot of our students enjoy doing gardening, planting seeds, seeing them grow, making tubs, baskets, etc. which they can sell, which also helps them develop their enterprise skills. We've got a vast space outside, so we've got lots of space for different sports activities. We're also really fortunate to have a range of Microsoft Surface tablets, so a lot of our students at the moment are becoming really digitally aware, doing a lot of the learning digitally, which can be done at home. We've got a canteen on site, so students receive a lunch free of charge. All of our students have a free meal at lunchtime, and our hall is also used for sports and fitness if we can't go outside. At Thornton we're really lucky. We've got a team of really experienced and skilled lecturers who want the best for every student. Every student will be allocated a personal tutor who will get to know them really well, get to know the families, will know all the details on their EHCP to make sure that the teaching and learning that we offer is suitable for them and will help them achieve the goals. As well as the lecturer in the rooms, there's also a team of skills support staff. Now, the support staff will offer help in the classroom in terms of motivating and encouraging the student to become independent and work independently. But our support team will also provide personal care if needed. We do have some students who need support at lunchtimes or moving around the building. All our support staff are also first aid trained. They're able to observe taking a medication or to react to emergencies by providing emergency medication should the need arise.
The students at Thornton College can receive support for their speech, language and communication needs on site. This may involve help for their understanding, so following instructions or learning new vocabulary. It could be around their spoken language, so maybe using correct grammar or speaking clearly or retrieving vocabulary words when they're talking. It could also be around their social skills, so making friendships or having conversations. If a student has been identified as needing some help with their speech, language and communication, I can see them in college for an assessment. Following this, some therapy targets would be set jointly with the student, the staff and with the parents if possible, to ensure that whatever is worked on is relevant and functional for the students. And we try and make the therapy sessions fun. We do them in small groups. We have a Lego therapy club. We have a Makaton signing choir, just to try and keep the students engaged and interested in the therapy sessions.
So when you arrive at Thornton in the morning, there'll be a team of support workers to meet you and take you to your class. The first part of the day is a bit of a social time, just so you can catch up with your mates, have a little chat, and then lessons begin at 9 o'clock. There's a lesson from 9 till 20 past 10, and then it's break time. So at break time you can come down into the hall, have a drink, have some toast or a little snack, and then go back up to your lesson for the second class of the morning. At lunchtime, all students have the lunch together in the hall, supervised by staff, and there will be support staff there to support anybody who may need help eating. Usually it takes about 20 minutes to eat your lunch, and then you've got the rest of the lunch hour free to go out. We'll have sports activities going on outside, or just to stay in the hall. We have a reading corner in there if you just want to sit quietly. And then in the afternoon we have lessons from 1 till 3:30. At Thornton, we realise that learning isn't just about what happens actually in the classroom, so we go out on a weekly basis with all of our groups. Most groups will go out for a walk into the local community at some point in the week. They may go to a local cafe or restaurant for lunch, so that they're developing their life skills, their social and communication skills. We'll also go and visit local museums or attractions in the local area. We do go farther afield as well. So last year, for example, we had a trip to Harry Potter World near London. We had a trip planned to Disneyland in Paris, but unfortunately that had to be cancelled, but we will introduce that again as soon as we possibly are able to. For the last 2 years, we've also had students involved in the NCS programme, and part of that is a week-long residential at an activity centre. Last year it was in Yorkshire. The students love that, being away from home, and for some it was the first time away from home, so it was a real learning experience for them. Part of our offer here for those students who aspire to enter employment when they've finished with their education is to offer work experience. So students will go out on work experience either independently or with a support worker if needed. And last year we had students on work experience in local shops, in working with charities, at a barber's. We had one on work experience with Liverpool Football Association. So we find out what the students want to do and find the right work experience for them.
My name is Kenzo, and I'm a student at Thornton College. My favourite lesson is art and sports and drama because we are doing drama. Last term it was Greece and this term it's Greece's Roman. When I finish, I want to go to Hubert. Maybe sports and maybe drama and music. I'm glad that I have came here.
So many of our students wish to go to college, a further education college, when they finished at Thornton. We'll talk with them during the year to find out what their aspirations are, what the goals are, and work with them to make sure they have a good transition. So for the last couple of terms at the time at Thornton College, we would arrange for them to go and have some lessons at a further education college, which just helps them to get used to a different building and a different environment, and to make sure they have made the right choice in terms of the further education. Some of our students wish to go into social care when they finish at Thornton College. So for these students, during the summer term, we will arrange visits to local social care settings. If parents or guardians have identified where it is exactly they want the young person to go, then we'll arrange transition visits. So for the last few weeks of the time here, a support worker will take them to the new setting, work with the staff there to make sure they have all the information about the young person and allow the young person to settle in nicely before they finish with us here. So many of our Thornton students do actually want to work, they want to be part of the workforce. So for them, they'll go to further education college, either Hubert or Southport, where they can study on a supported internship programme. A supported internship programme is a bit like an apprenticeship or a traineeship, but when the young person goes out on their work experience, they will have a job coach with them to support them. So the job coach will work with the young person and with the employer to make sure they're developing the skills that they need to be able to be kept on as a permanent employee at the end of the course. This is a great course for young people with learning difficulties who previously may not have been considered for a traineeship or apprenticeship. It's very much aimed at supporting the young person to develop the skills they need to lead to employment.
It's a question that we regularly ask students, what do you think of Thornton College? And we always tend to get some very positive feedback. They enjoy having the independence that we provide for them in a secure environment. They like the fact that they're treated as young adults. They tend to like the fact that it's not as structured as school. We do have lessons and we have rules that have to be, you know, to keep us all safe, but they like the fact that they can mix with others and they can develop their independence.
If you want to apply to come to Thornton College, firstly we'd advise you to come and have a look round to make sure it is the right place for your young person. After doing that, you need to discuss it with the school, and then at the HCP review, Thornton will get named as your preferred next setting. We would then work with the school to assess your son or daughter there, and then we'd be in touch with the local authority and they would take the application to a panel, and then we'd get acknowledgement of funding. So I hope I've given you an overview of what Thornton College is and what we actually do here. Please do get in touch to arrange to come in and have a look round. It's only when you actually come round and meet the staff and meet the students and have a look at our facilities that you get a real good understanding of the excellent work that we do here. Thanks for your time. Bye.
Hello everyone, I'm Denisa, a former student of Hubert College, where I studied level 2 and level 3 in hairdressing.
Hi, I'm Amy and I studied English Literature, Media Studies and Art and Design, and I'm now studying English Literature at Edinburgh University.
Hello, my name is Will Green. I study levels 1, 2 and 3 of professional cookery at Hubert College. I'm now luckily a chef at the Gilpin Hotel and Lake House in the Lake District, working alongside Michelin star chef Rishikesh.
I'm so happy you have chosen to sign up for the virtual open week,
because you'll be able to speak to some fantastic, dedicated subject tutors.
You'll be able to take a 3D tour of all the facilities from across the college.
and you'll be able to participate in a live Q&A.
I have really enjoyed my time in Hubert College as I've had an incredible support from all of my tutors.
I really enjoyed my time at Hubert because I met some amazing lifelong friends.
And it was just overall a great time. So I hope you'll choose Hubert as well, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
I enjoyed my time at Hubert College because I came in straight from school, not knowing a thing, how to cook, how to be a chef, and in 3 years they trained me on everything I needed to know. I really enjoyed my time at Hubert College, and I hope you do too, and I hope it leads to a fantastic career of your choice. Best of luck for the future.
Hi, I'm Rachel Hennigan and I'm the principal here at Hubert College. I'm really pleased that you've decided to join us for our virtual Open Week. We're really sorry that you can't be with us in person, but hopefully during the week you'll find out all you need to know about choosing the right course for you.
Reach your goals by doing something you love.
Service. Up your game and prove that doubt is wrong.
Believe in yourself and achieve your potential.
The career you want is waiting for you.
The opportunities are here.
The expertise are here.
The support is here.
The inspiration is here.
Exits are located at the rear of the cabin and at the front of the cabin.
Grow.
Thrive.
Innovate. Succeed.
Wherever you want your story to take you.
It starts at Hubert College.
Hello everyone, I'm Denisa, a former student of Hubert College, where I studied level 2 and level 3 in hairdressing.
Hi, I'm Amy and I studied English Literature, Media Studies and Art and Design, and I'm now studying English Literature at Edinburgh University.
Hello, my name is Will Green. I study levels 1, 2 and 3 of professional cookery at Hubert College. I'm now luckily a chef at the Gilpin Hotel and Lake House in the Lake District, working alongside Michelin star chef Hubert.
I'm so happy you have chosen to sign up for the virtual open week,
because you'll be able to speak to some fantastic, dedicated subject tutors.
You'll be able to take a 3D tour of all the facilities from across the college.
And you'll be able to participate in a live Q&A.
I have really enjoyed my time in Hubert College, as I've had an incredible support from all of my tutors.
I really enjoyed my time at Hubert because I met some amazing lifelong friends.
And it was just overall a great time. So I hope you'll choose Hubert as well, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
I enjoyed my time at Hubert College because I came in straight from school, not knowing a thing, how to cook, how to be a chef, and in 3 years they trained me on everything I needed to know. I really enjoyed my time at Hubert College, and I hope you do too, and I hope it leads to a fantastic career of your choice. Best of luck for the future.
Hi, I'm Rachel Hennigan and I'm the principal here at Hubert College. I'm really pleased that you've decided to join us for our virtual open week. We're really sorry that you can't be with us in person, but hopefully during the week you'll find out all you need to know about choosing the right course for you.
Reach your goals by doing something you love.
Up your game and prove the doubters wrong.
Believe in yourself and achieve your potential.
The career you want is waiting for you.
The opportunities are here.
The expertise are here.
The support is here.
The inspiration is here.
Exits are located at the rear of the cabin and at the front of the cabin.
Grow,
Thrive.
innovate, succeed.
Wherever you want your story to take you.
It starts at Hubert College.
Hello, my name is Colette Maudsley, Dean of Higher Education and Access at the Hubert University Centre, and I would like to thank you for joining our virtual open evening this evening. Along with staff from the University Centre, we will take you through what we offer and what we are about. Firstly, I would like to thank you for tuning in today, and I am delighted you are considering studying with us. The Hubert University Centre, shown here on the slide, offers a friendly and supportive learning environment, whilst also providing you with the tailored support you need to be successful. The University Centre is a purpose-built building which opened in January 2014 to accommodate the growing numbers of HE and access to HE courses. The building has a range of facilities, for example, a dedicated HE library, study spaces, design studios and academic classrooms with industry resources. In June 2017, the Hubert University Centre was awarded the highest possible gold ratings for its higher education provision from the newly launched government scheme. The Teaching Excellence and Students Outcomes Framework was introduced to provide evidence about the performance of the higher education sector in the UK. We believe that this award, coupled with the growing number of our graduates achieving first-class honours, demonstrates our continued commitment to raising aspirations, increasing opportunities for all, and inspiring students to achieve their full potential. I'm now going to pass you over to Delith Coles, HE Academic Lead for Standards.
Hello, my name is Delith Coles and I'm one of the HE Academic Leads. I would like to thank you for joining us today. We are proud to be a partner college of the University of Central Lancashire and Liverpool John Moores University, which is where your qualifications come from. On screen now, you can see the HE offer, which is offering in three faculties: Faculty of Creative Industries, Faculty of Health and Education, and Faculty of Engineering, Business, Computing and Criminal Justice. Our foundation entry, foundation degree, and full honours degree level courses are valued by employers from a variety of industries and are designed to prepare students for success in their chosen field, enabling them to leave the Hubert University Centre career ready. We deliver through small class sizes with varied teaching and assessment methods. This ensures our undergraduates receive individual attention. Our staff are also used to working with people of all ages, and we welcome applications from mature learners. We recognise in many instances work and life experience can be an asset and may qualify mature learners' entry onto our university level courses. Whether you are new to the college or already study on one of our further education courses, you can apply direct to the college or go through UCAS and add one of our courses to your choices. I look forward to welcoming you soon to the Hubert University Centre. I'm now going to pass you over to Martin Harrington, HE Academic Lead for Student Experience.
Hi, I'm Martin, and as Del said, I'm the Academic Lead for Student Experience. Now, the choice of where to study for a degree can be very important, and it's very personal. It's vital that you make the right choice in terms of what's right for you, but not only just right for you, what's right for your career. Because in studying for a degree, as you saw from our students at the start of this presentation, you are actually embarking on a career, and it is important that you make that right choice. So as Daleth mentioned before, our degree programs have got a very strong focus on career readiness. Many of our staff have strong current expertise within industry and experience, and they can help you kind of prepare for a career and help you apply that learning in a relevant way to a career area. As well as that, in terms of our career readiness offer, we have an integrated program of talks and seminars and events which allow you to experience the world of work by bringing in people from industry to talk to you and give you up-to-date knowledge as to what skills are required in your chosen profession. Many students choose to study with us really because of the support we're able to offer. We've got a dedicated team of student engagement officers who are able to offer you pastoral guidance. They run study skills sessions, they run workshops in terms of helping you make the most of your study, and they also help you review your progress throughout your time with us, helping you to get the best experience and most worthwhile experience possible. So if you require support as well for a specific learning difference, so for example, a common one is dyslexia, it may well be that you would be able to apply for extra student support from Student Finance England in the form of Disabled Students Allowance, and we can help you with that. So if you need further support, please let us know and we can advise you on that process. Now, when you do apply, we encourage you to give us as much information as possible, because the more you tell us about yourself, the more we're able to give you a personalised learning experience. So in terms of delivery, we offer smaller class sizes than many university settings. We favour a supportive, active learning approach in order to help you get the most from your studies. And what's more, as far as possible, we offer a face-to-face experience. So even in these COVID related times of lockdown, when a lot of learning takes place over media such as this, we do our best to use technology to make sure you have access to real people in a real setting and can get real face-to-face advice and guidance. In addition to our teaching staff, the library learning centre staff are on hand to help you get the most out of your experience in terms of independent study. They're there to help and guide you in terms of how to research and where to look for the appropriate information for your studies. As well as academic and pastoral support, we have some limited financial support on offer. All our full-time foundation degree students, first and second years, are entitled to a £250 bursary per year, and our top-up students, that could be BA, BSc, are also entitled to apply for a £500 scholarship. Now, terms and conditions do apply there, so I would encourage you to check out our website as possible, as much as possible, just to check out that those terms and conditions. So we also offer, we're hoping to offer anyway, other bursaries, and so if you keep an eye on our website, we will be announcing those soon, along with the terms and conditions. So all in all, we aim to provide you with a supportive experience where you're happy with your learning, you're active, you're prepared for a career, and what's more, you're not just a number, you're a human being. So without further ado, I'd like to show you a short video about the experience, Hubert. I'm particularly focusing on our graduation. Okay, so over to questions from the audience, please. So if you'd like to send them through, I think we have a quick one sent through straight away. What qualifications do I need to have? Martin, would you like to pick that one up? Yeah, I mean, you might be surprised at what qualifications you need. Obviously, what we're interested in is that you have the capability to study at the appropriate level. If you look at our website, for the courses you're interested in, you will see the kind of UCAS tariffs that are required. But it's not necessarily the fact that you need A-levels to study with us. It could well be that you are a mature student with industry qualifications, experience in industry, and that may well count in some cases towards entry under university regulations. So really, I think no matter what your educational background, if you like the idea of studying for a degree, please get in touch, talk to us, and even if maybe you're not ready yet, we will actually give you the best advice and guidance, and there will be something within the wider college to get you on your way.
Thanks, Martin. So a question for you, Delith. How many days will I be in?
We try and accommodate all our students that we don't use the full week up for you to be attending at the university centre. So on an ideal timetable will be 2 days that you'll be attending the programme, and then that leaves you, if you have work experience that's needed as part of the course requirements, or in fact if you have got part-time employment, you're able to juggle both university life and studies as well as part-time employment as well.
And is that full-time or part-time?
That's full-time. We also do part-time as well. So therefore, you'll be able to be given this advice when you come in to have your interview, or to one of our virtual open evenings, which will be one starting next month on the 24th of February.
Okay, that's brilliant. And what about the creative courses, Delith? Are they over 2 days, or are they a little bit longer?
They could be a little bit longer, but depending on what the guided learning hours within each program. So you'll be advised on that. But we do try to, have the experience within the university centre to match all the needs of all the students. So don't be surprised, that you find you're only in for, say, 2.5, 3 days. It will depending on the program itself.
And can the students come into the university centre on the days that they're not in to use the facilities?
Yes, they can. We've got breakout areas where they can use on the first floor and the third floor. We've also got the library on the mezzanine floor, so they'll be able to access the computers, the static computers in the library, as well as use the other facilities in other buildings within the college itself. Although we've got the university centre, there's access to all the other libraries within the other parts of the college as well.
That's brilliant, thank you. And Martin, so a question for you, please. Do students have to get their own placement? And just before you answer that, apologies before, we had a little bit of a technical glitch, but you can see there now on the screen the different faculties and the different courses whilst Martin is going to answer that question. So do you have to get your own placement, Martin, please?
Yeah, it depends very much what kind of course you're on, and students get placements in many different ways. Sometimes our students are in a work setting for some of our health related courses, for example, and that acts as the placement. People on our teacher education programs do have to find their own placement, and for other courses as well, it may well be that you might need to do a placement, like a computer, for example. But I think the important thing is we will direct you. Nobody will leave you to just find something on your own. We'll give you the best advice and guidance in terms of who to contact and how to secure that placement for your course. But every course is different, so please, I just encourage you to talk to our staff and we'll give you the best guidance possible.
Okay, and another question for you, Martin, please. Someone is asking, do I have to buy my own laptop, PC and software?
Right, now that is a matter of choice. I think as a student, we would like to think you are well equipped at home and we're able to have access to those resources, but we do actually undertake to provide you with the kind of minimum resources that you would need to pass the course. So Adela was talking before about students being able to come on site and use the facilities regardless of whether the timetable to attend or not. So we have things like laptops, we have Apple Macs in the breakout areas, we have the relevant software that you can access. So even if you can't access it at home, you can access it within the university centre. In kind of the more extraordinary circumstances, such as lockdown at the moment, we have been able to operate some very limited kind of short-term loan schemes, but that's very much dependent on the times. This is very unusual at the moment, but yeah, as I say, we do have everything you need on site, and again, we will endeavour to access to that.
That's lovely, thank you. And a question for you, Delith. Someone's asked, they've noticed policing studies is on the Faculty of Engineering part of the slide. Could you just give the guest some indication of what that looks like, please?
Yeah, so this is a new initiative that we started last September. So this is a foundation entry, which I discussed before in my introduction as policing studies. Now, this is a new partnership that we've developed with Liverpool John Moores University. And the students can progress from the foundation policing studies course, move up to the 2 years foundation degree, and then they can move on to LJMU to complete their final part, their classification part, the top-up year for their policing. So this is an exciting new development within police, and it links very well to from the other program we have on Faculty of Engineering, which is criminology. So we are delving more into police studies as well. So you will have to catch up with our new developments within policing on our website, which will be coming shortly.
Thank you, Della. And a question for you, Martin. Someone's mentioned that they've noticed within the creative industries faculty that there's an awful lot of design related courses. Would you be expected to have a qualification within a design subject in order to have to go on to one of these courses?
Again, it is a very individual kind of thing. People come to these courses with many different skills. Obviously, we have to make sure that students have got a kind of a minimum kind of standards of education and background to enable them to succeed. You know, we don't want to throw people onto courses where they can't cope, or they're having to cope with large amounts of new information that's unfamiliar. I think it's not always necessarily a given that you need design qualifications. It can be, again, that you've got experience in a field. It could actually very well be that you have a particular interest in design. It could be a hobby, for example. So if you were into fashion, for example, it may well be that you've been making your own clothes for years, and you're able to put a portfolio together that actually demonstrates that you do have the skills and the knowledge and that background without those formal qualifications. So as it is really, in cases where people haven't got those qualifications, it is about putting a portfolio together and kind of demonstrating that you have got those skills, and you know, it helps us to kind of put you on the best route possible. So that could even be taking off one of our foundation entry options, for example, rather than go straight into the first year of a foundation degree.
That's lovely, thank you. And a question for you, Della, from Joe. And he is asking, I'm a mature student and been out of education for a while. Will that stop me from getting onto one of the courses?
No, it won't, Joe, because as Martin alluded before in his introduction, we do take mature students and we do look at the expertise and the experience they've gained over the past years. So therefore, we would advise on which is the best program for you to join, and that will be dependent on your expertise and the mature, and see what we can offer you. As Martin said before, you can, if it's an option for you to go onto the foundation program, that will be given out to you within your interview with your course leader. So you're never too late as a mature student to join any of the programs that's listed on the screen now.
Thank you. And I have a question from Amy, and she's asking, Martin, please, how many students are in the group, and is it like a normal university setting where you would have in excess of 200 in a lecture theatre?
I think, as I said, students choose us because we are kind of that smaller setting. Class sizes can vary, but due to the kind of the accommodation we have, it would be very unusual to be in a setting that had over 25 students in the group. So some classes are even smaller, depending on the cohort we attract. So you could find yourself in a situation with being in a group of anything between kind of 12 and 25 students, but we don't go for that kind of whole kind of lecture-based approach with hundreds of students in a lecture theatre. Really, you're more to us than just a number. A whole approach is based on interaction and allowing you to interact with the people who are delivering to you. So you can expect a lot smaller group sizes than you would at another bigger university setting.
Lovely, thanks. And another one for you, Martin. Angela is asking, you mentioned before about dyslexia. I have dyslexia and I'm a bit worried that it's going to hold me back. Can you give me some advice?
Yeah, I think over the years, I've taught many students in your position, and also my role as a teacher trainer. I've taught many students who have gone on to be teachers, and dyslexia has not held them back. It can be daunting, but really it is about focusing on you, and that's what I think we do really well, if I do say so myself. We focus on the individual, and we will look at how we can make reasonable adjustments and work with you to help you kind of work with your dyslexia. The SEO team, for example, can offer support. And also, I said before, there's funding available normally through Student Finance England. That is kind of dependent on an educational psychologist's report. But we can advise you about that and look at all the avenues of support you can get. But I really wouldn't let anything hold you back. Just come and join us. We'll help you right the way through.
Okay, and then I think another question's just come through for you, Delith, with regards to children, young people and their services. And Joe, I think it's Joseph this time, it is asking, what kind of placements would he have to get in terms of children, young people and their services? And will the staff help him to do that?
Okay, so part of the course conditions for children and people and their services, CHIPS for short, is that you will be able to go to any children's settings, such as a children's centre, schools, nurseries, and work voluntary, and that's part of the placements that you have to have as part of the course conditions to go onto this course. However, if you are employed within those areas, such as a nursery, we would take those hours as your placement hours. So therefore, that will be taken into consideration. You have to do 48 days per year of work experience within that area, because a lot of the assessments that we do within that program links into into your work placement. So it's important to have that academic ability and apply that knowledge into your workplace. So staff will advise you, if you're not in a workplace suitable for that course, they'd be able to advise you as to where you could possibly gain voluntary placement, and they've got a wealth of experience and where to actually direct you to that.
That's lovely, thank you. Okay, there's no more questions coming through, so I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you tuning in. And I'd like to encourage you to tune in again on Wednesday the 24th of February if you want some further information, and that will be specific to the Hubert University Centre Virtual Open Evening, where you'll be able to speak direct to the subject staff for those courses that you've seen on screen tonight. Can I also remind you to make sure that you take full advantage of the Meet Your Tutor sessions taking place from 6 p.m. and apply online. And as Delith mentioned earlier on, for any inquiries, if you just go to the website and apply, that's absolutely fine. You'll come straight through to the academic staff, and they will give you a ring and just have an informal chat over the phone to see whether the courses that you're interested in are suitable for yourself. It was lovely to speak to you tonight. Stay safe and take care. Bye now.
Bye.